Messina, a summer theater camp for talented youngsters. You are encouraged, please, to hoot, holler, laugh, scream. Our show is deeply stupid on purpose. And joyous. You are very much invited and encouraged to take pictures, as many as you want, as long as you don't use Flash. Please tag us on Instagram at The Queer Theater Project. That is the British spelling, TRE. You can also subscribe to our newsletters at the bottom of the program on our website, thequeertheaterproject.com. We will have also further shows of Much Ado at Powderhouse Park on June 3rd and 4th. Full Shakespeare in the Park fantasy. Bring your picnic, bring your blanket. And last and definitely not least, thanks so much to the people who funded us on GoFundMe. Special shout out to Jake Mouchouar. Shout out to our amazing cast and crew who have worked so hard every Sunday for months to put this together for your enjoyment today. Shout out to our friends and family bio and logical, who have supported us and made the space for us to work so hard for so long every Sunday. Thanks to the Armory, our beautiful venue, for having us. The bar is open. Don't forget, the more you drink, the funnier we are. Special shout out to Winslow Anderson, who's selling his art in the back, friend of the troop. Very much thanks to all of you for coming out tonight and supporting our community theater. Without you, we would just be a bunch of weirdos talking to ourselves in an empty room. Without our community, we are nothing.
Shout out to Pants!
It says here that Peter's cabin won the drama competition, and they're on their way back to camp.
He is very nearby this. He was not really up when I left him.
A victory is twice itself when the achiever brings home full marks. Peter hath bestowed much honor on a young camper called Claude.
Oh, much deserved on his part, and equally remembered by Peter. He hath borne himself beyond the promise of their age.
His uncle in town will be very much glad of it.
I've already delivered him letters, and there appears much joy in him. Even so much that joy could not show itself modest enough without a badge of bitterness.
I pray you, is Signor Montanto returned from the competition or no?
I know none of that name. There were none such in the company of any sort.
What is he that you ask for, Bee?
My sister means Benedick of Padua Academy.
I pray you, how many have ye killed and eaten in these wars? Ooh, but how many have ye killed? For indeed I promise to eat all of his killing.
By my faith, sweet, you tax Signor Benedick too much, but he'll be meek with you, I doubt it not.
He hath done good service in this competition.
Oh, you had musty victual, and he hath hoped to eat it. He is a very valiant treacherman. He hath an excellent stomach.
You must not, sir, mistake my child. There is a kind of merry war betwixt her and Benedick. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
I see the gentleman is not in your books.
No, if he were, I would burn my study. Anyway, who is this guy that's with him? Is there no young squire now that will voyage with him down to the devil?
He is most in the company of the right noble Claud.
Oh, Lord, help him. He is like a disease. He is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad. God help the noble Claud, for if he have caught the Benedick, it'll cost him a cool mill ere he be cured.
approached.
Good Leona, you are come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to avoid cost if you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace. For trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you depart from me, sorrow abides and happiness takes its leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly. This is your daughter, I think.
For 2 wonderful years now.
If Leona be her mother, she would not have Leona's head on her shoulders for all Messina, as like her as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Senor Benedick. Nobody marks you.
What? My dear lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die when she has such, meat food to feed it as Senor Benedick? Courtesy must convert to disdain when you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat, for it is certain I am loved of all campers, only you excepted. And I would that I could find in my heart that I have not a hard heart, for truly, I love none.
Oh, a dear happiness to all, or else they would be troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God and my cold blood I am of your humor for that. I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a fuckboy swear he loves me.
God, keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some unfortunate or other can escape a predestinate scratched face.
Oh, scratching could not make it worse and worse such a face as yours were.
Well, you are a rare parent teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
Well, I would my horse had the speed of your tongue, and so good a continuer. Keep your way, in God's name I have done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
And that is the sum of all, Leona. Claud and Benedick, Leona has invited you both for supper and has promised to make you CITs next summer. I dare swear she is no hypocrite, but praise from her heart.
Do not swear, and you shall not be forsworn. I bid you welcome back to Camp Messina, John. I trust being reconciled to the prince your brother will have no more excitement like we did last summer.
I thank you. I am not of many words, but I thank you.
Please, your grace, lead on.
Your hand, Leona. We shall go together.
Benedick, didst thou know the daughter of Leona?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Isn't she fine? I pray thee, speak in sober judgment.
Well, in faith, methinks her too low for a high praise, too plain for a fair praise, and too little for a great praise. Only this commendation can I afford her. Were she other than as she is, she were unhandsome. And being no other than as she is, I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport. I pray thee, tell me how thou truly likest her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel? She's the hottest girl at camp, man!
I can see without spectacles, and I see no such matter. Now there's her sister. If she were not possessed with a fury that doth exceed her in beauty as much as the 1st of May doth the last of December. You're not simping for her, are you?
What secret hath held you here that you followed not to Leona's?
Oh, he is in love. With who? Mark how short his answer is. With Hero, Leona's short daughter.
If this were so, it were so uttered.
Amen if you love the girl, for she is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in, friendo.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
And never could maintain his heart except by force of his
Well, that a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks. But me, I shall live a bachelor.
I shall see thee ere I die, look pale with love.
With hunger, with sickness, or with anger, buddy, not with love.
If ever thou dost fall from this fate, thou wilt prove a notable argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle and shoot at me, and let he who hits me be clapped on the shoulder and called out.
Well, you temporize with the hours. In the meantime, good friend Benedick, repair to Leona's, and tell her we will not fail her at supper, for indeed she hath made great preparation.
Peter! The prince! Your influencer status may now do me good.
My love is thine to teach. Teach it but how, and thou shalt see how apt it is to do any hard thing that may do thee good.
Is Hero dating anyone?
She is not. Dost thou affect her, Claude?
Oh, my dude! When we went to States, like, last week, I looked upon her with a child's eye, that liked, but had a rougher task at hand than to drive liking into love. Now that we're returned, those competition thoughts have left their places vacant, and in their rooms come thronging soft, delicate desires, all prompting me what a snack hero is, saying I like her.
If thou dost love fair hero, cherish it. I will break with her, and thou shalt have her for your date. I know we shall have reveling tonight. I will undertake thy part in some disguise and tell fair hero I am Claude, and in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart. Thereafter to her parents will I break, and the conclusion is she shall be thine. In practice, let us put it presently.
How now, my love? Where is my stepdaughter Beatrice? Is she with my daughter Hero?
Yes, our girls are together. I'm so glad to get along. Thine, mine, and twined, a blended family. But darling, I can tell you strange news that you have not yet dreamt of.
Were it any good?
Prince Peter and Count Claude were walking down a thick alley in mine orchard when a camper overheard them. Prince Peter discovered to Claude that he loves our hero and intends to tell her tonight in a dance.
The camper, any wit that told you this.
Yes, I think so. I can go get them.
No. We will hold it as a dream until it appear itself. But I will acquaint my daughter with all, so she may be better prepared for an answer, if peradventure this be true. Go you and tell her of it.
What's the here, John? Why are you thus out of measure sad? There's no measure to the occasion which breeds, therefore the sadness is without limit. You should hear reason. And when I've heard it, what blessings brings it? If not a present remedy, at least a patient sufferance. I'd rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in my brother's grace. Let it be known, I'm a plain-dealing villain. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberties, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me. Can you make no use of your discontent? I make use of it all, for I use it only. Ah, Borachio, what news?
I just came from the mess. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leona, and I can give you news of an intended hookup.
What model will it serve to build mischief on? What is he for a fool that betroths himself to unquietness?
Mary, it is your brother's right hand.
The most exquisite Claude.
Even them.
A proper squire. And who? Which way do they look?
Marry on Hero, the daughter and heir of Leona.
A very forward-marked chick. How came you to know this?
I was smoking behind the shed, being entertained for her humor. Comes me the Prince and Claude side by side in sad conference. And there I heard it agreed upon that the Prince will woo Hero for himself, and having obtained her, give her to Count Claude.
Come, let us thither. This may prove food for my displeasure. That young startup has every glory of my overthrow. If I cross him any way, I bless myself every way. You two are sure and will assist me?
To death, John.
To the mess hall!
We'll wait upon you.
I saw John not.
Oh, how hardly the dude looks. I never can see him, but I am heartburned an hour after.
He is of a very melancholy disposition.
We were an excellent boy made in the midway between him and Benedick. The one is like an image, says nothing, and the other like a spoiled child, evermore tattling.
Thou wilt never get thee a partner if I be so shrewd of my tongue, Kate.
Well, hon, I trust you'll be ruled by your mother here.
Yes, Faith, it is my sister's duty to make courtesy and say, yes, Mom, as it please you. But for all that, sister, let him be a handsome fellow, so that you can make a courtesy and say, yes, Mom, as it please me.
Well, be I hope to see you one day, happily partnered.
Not so they make boys of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a girl to be over-mastered with the grief of valiant dust? To make an account of her life a wayward plot? No, we are none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly I find it a sin to match their children.
The revelers are entering. Honey, make good room.
Camp Messina, come in.
Hey girl, will you walk about with your friend?
So you walk softly, look sweetly, and say nothing. And we rest for the walk, especially when I walk away.
With me in your company.
I may say so when I please.
And when pleaseth you to say so?
When I'd like your favor, for God defend the lute should be like the case.
Speak low, speak low.
You are Signora Toni.
At a word, I am not.
I know you by the waggle of your head.
To tell the truth, I counterfeit Toni.
Come, can virtue hide itself?
Will you not tell me who told me so?
No, you shall pardon me.
Or will you tell me who you are?
Not yet.
I was disdainful, and I got my wit from 100 merry tales. But that was Signor Benedick that said so.
Oh, what's he?
Oh, I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Did he never make you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he is the prince's jester, a very dull fool. His only gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but libertines delight in him. Oh, and the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. Oh, you must follow the leaders.
In every good thing.
Nay, if it leads to any ill, I'm leaving at the next exit.
Sure, my brother is amorous on Hero and hath broken with her parents to speak with them about it. The ladies follow, and but one visor remains.
And that is Claude. I know them by their bearing.
Check. Are you not Benedick?
You know me well. I am he.
My guy, you're very near my brother in his love, for he is enamored on Hero. I pray you dissuade him from her, for she is no equal to his birth. You may do the role of an honest friend.
How know you he loves her?
I overheard him swear his affection.
And so did I too. He swore he would take her to the formal.
Borachio, let's
Thus I answer in the name of Benedick? But hear these ill news with the ears of Claude. 'Tis certain so. The prince is trying to hook up with Hero. Friendship is constant in all things, save for the office and affairs of love. Farewell, therefore, Hero. Yeah, the same.
Come, you go with me.
Whither?
Even to the next willow, dude. About your own business. The prince has got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
But did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray thee, leave me be.
Oh, now you strike like the blind. 'Twas the boy that stole your meat, and you'll feed the post.
Well, if it will not be, then I'll be you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl. Now will he creep into sedges. But that Beatrice should know me and not know me, the prince's jester. No, it is the base though bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her person and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged, as I say.
Ah, good friend Benedick. Where's the count? Have you seen him?
Troth, I played the part of Lady Faith. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace has got the goodwill of this girl. So I offered him my company to a willow tree, either to make him a gardener as being forsaken, or to tie him up abroad as being worthy to be whipped.
To be whipped? What's his fault?
The flat transgression of a schoolboy who, being overjoyed with finding a bird's nest, shows it his companion and he steals it.
Wouldst thou make trust a transgression? The transgression is in the stealer.
You, as I take it, have stolen his bird's nest.
I will but teach them to sing and restore them to the owner.
If their singing answer your saying, by my faith you say honestly.
But Beatrice hath a quarrel to you. She saying the gentleman who danced with her told her she is much wronged by you.
She hath misused me past the endurance of a lot. She told me, not thinking that I was myself, that I was the prince's fool. Oh, she speaks poignard and every word stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there would be no living near her. She would infect to the North Star. I would not hook up with her, though she were endowed with all that Adam had left him before he transgressed. Ah, speak not of her while she is here. All evil, disquiet, and horror follow her.
Look where she comes.
Will your grace command me any service to the world's end?
None but sire your good company.
Here's a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady's tongue.
You have lost the heart of Benedick.
Indeed, I elected him a while, double heart for his single one. But there he played of me with false dice, therefore, my friend, you might as well say I've lost it.
You have put him down, me. You put him down.
I would he would do me so, Peter, lest I be proved the mother of fools. But here is Count Claud, let me see.
Count, wherefore are you sad?
Not sad.
How then, sick?
Neither.
The Count is neither sick nor sad, nor merry nor well, but civil Count, civil as an orange and something of that jealous complexion.
In faith, I think your blazon to be true, though I'll be sworn. If Claude be so, their deceit is false. Here, Claude, I have food in thy name. Fair hero is one. She'll be your mate to the formal. God give thee joy.
Perfect is terrible to joy. I look a little happy if I could say how much. As you are mine, I am yours. I give myself away and don't upon the exchange.
Speak, Sister Orton, you can't. Then stop his mountain's kiss so he can't speak neither.
Faith, you have a merry heart.
Yea, my friend, I thank it, poor fool. Easy on the windy side of care. She's whispering in his ear that he's in her heart.
And so she doth.
My troth, the pleasant spirited lady.
Yet she cannot endure to hear tell of a date.
No, she mocks all her wooers out of suit.
She were an excellent match for Benedick.
Oh Lord, if they were but a week together, they would talk themselves mad.
We shall this summer seek to undertake one of Hercules' labors, that is, to bring Benedick and Beatrice into a mountain of affection, the one with the other. I would fain have the match, and I doubt not but fashion it, if you three will but minister such assistance as I shall give you direction. Go in with me, and I will tell you my drift.
It is so. The Count Claude will take Hero to the forum.
Yay, my guy, but I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment is medicinable to me, for I am sick in my displeasure to him. Whatsoever comes athwart his affection ranges evenly with mine. So tell me, how canst thou ruin this date?
Not honestly, brah, but so covertly that no dishonesty shall appear in me.
Show me briefly how.
I think I told you last summer how Margaret, Hero's bestie, is DTF.
I recall.
I can, as any unreasonable instant of the night, tell her to sneak out. I'll call Margaret by the name of Hero, and you can convince them that Hero is a cheater.
Throw this to an adverse issue at hand. I will put it in practice, and be cunning in thy working of this, and thy fee is what's left of this hefty quarter ounce.
Be you constant in the accusation, and my cunning shall not shame me.
Come, feel munchy.
What a simp is Claude. He used to like going to shows, having fun. Now he's got no riz. Can I be so converted to see with these eyes? Think not. One chick is fair, yet I am well. Another guy is virtuous, yet I am well. Another hottie is wise, yet I am well. But till all these graces be in one person, no one shall not come in my presence. Rich shall be, that's certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen them. Fair, or I'll never look on them. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I for an angel of excellent discourse. A wonderful musician, and her hair shall be whatever color pleases God. Prince and Monsieur Love. I'll hide behind this tree.
Come, let's have music again. See you where Benedick hath hid himself.
Oh, very well. We're about to finesse this camper? No cap.
Balthazar, let's hear a song!
Okay, sure about that. I love myself, I want you to love me. When I feel down, I want you above me. I search myself, I want you to find me. I forget myself, I want you to remind me. I don't want anyone else when I think about
I might drop a good song.
And the hill singer blue.
No, Faith, thou singest well enough for a shift, but I pray thee, get us some excellent music for tomorrow night. We would have it at Heroes Cabin Window.
The best I can, my lord.
Do so, farewell. Leona, what was it you told me of today? That your daughter Beatrice was in love with Benedick?
Oh, dude, stock on! The foul sits. I did never think that girl would have loved anyone.
No, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should dote on Benedick, whom she in all outward behavior seem ever to abhor. By my troth, friend, I cannot tell you what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection. It is past the infinite of thought.
How, I pray you? I would have thought her spirit invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it was, especially against Benedick.
Has she made her affections known to Benedick?
No, and she never will. That is her torment.
'Tis certain so. Your daughter says, shall I? Says she, who have so oft encountered him with scorn, write to him that I love him.
This she says when she is beginning to write to him, for she'll be up 20 times a night, and there will she sit in her smoke until she hath writ a sheet of paper. My daughter tells us all.
Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her chest, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedick, God give me patience.
She doth indeed. My daughter says so. And the ecstasy of it hath so much overborne her. The dear hero is sometimes afeard she will do a desperate outrage to herself. It's very true.
It were good Benedick knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
To what end? He'll make but a sport of the poor girl, and torment her worse.
If he did, he deserved getting canceled. She's an excellent. She is an excellent, sweet girl, and out of all suspicion, exceeding honest.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything but loving Benedick. I would she had bestowed this stonage on me. I have worshipped her like she deserves. I tell you, tell Benedick of it, hear what he will say.
Words any good, thank you?
'Tis possible should she make tender of her love, he'd scorn it. For the guy, as you know, is a total fuckboy.
He is a very proper Chad.
Well, we'll hear further of it by your daughter. In the meantime, let it cool the while. I love Benedick well, and yet I wish he would modestly examine himself to see how much he is unworthy of so good a girl.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
If he doesn't shoot his shot upon this, I will never trust my expectations.
Let us send her to call him in to dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of it from Hero. They say that I will bear myself proudly. I hear how I am censured, but she loves me. It must be requited. They say that she is fair. 'Tis true. And honest. I can't deny that. And wise. But for loving me. But by my troth, it is no great addition to her wit, nor no great argument of her folly, for I shall be horribly in love with her. Oh, here she comes. By this day. Beatrice, you are a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come into dinner.
Oh, dear Beatrice. I thank thee for thy pains.
I think you take more pains in those things than it pains you to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
So you take pleasure in the message then?
Yea, so much as you should meet a nice boy to choke a doll withal. You have no stomach, senor. Fare you well.
Against my will, I begin to There's a double meaning in that. If I do not take pity of her, I am a villain. If I do not love her, I am the biggest Chad in history.
Good Margaret, run thee to the parlor. Thou shalt not find my sister Beatrice proposing with the Prince and Claud. Whisper her ear and tell her I and Ursula walk in the orchard, and our whole discourse is all of her. Say thou overheardst us, and bid her steal into the pleached bower. There will she hide her to listen to our purpose. This is thy office. Fare thee well in it and leave us alone. I'll make her come at work presently. Now Ursula, when Beatrice doth come, our talk must only be of Benedick. Now begin from look where Beatrice like a lapwing runs close to the ground to hear a conference. No, truly, Ursula, she's too disdainful. I know her spirits are as coy and wild as a wild bog hag.
But are you so certain that Beatrice and Benedick loves her?
So says the prince and my new boo.
And did they bid you tell her of it?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them. If they love Benedick, wish him wrestle with affection, and never let Beatrice know of it.
Oh, why did you so? Doth not the gentleman deserve as full as fortune and bed as Beatrice shall ever couch upon?
Oh, God of love, I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a boy, but nature never framed a youth's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. She cannot love nor take no shape nor project of affection. She is so self-endeared.
Sure, I think so. Lest she knew of his love, she might make sport of it.
Why, you speak truth. I never yet saw a guy how wise, noble, young, how rarely featured, but she'd spell him backwards. She'd read it to filth. So turns she every guy the wrong side out, and never gives to truth and virtue that which simpleness and merit perchanceth.
Yet tell her of it. Hear what she will have to say.
No, rather, I will go to Benedick and counsel him to fight against his passion. And truly, I'll devise some honest slanders to stain my sister with. You know how some hot tea can earn a crush.
Oh, do not do your sister such a wrong. She cannot be without such true judgment with so swift and excellent a wit as she is known to have. To refuse so rare a gentleman as Senior Benedick.
He is the only hottie at camp. Always accepted, my dear Claud.
When is the formal again?
You know it's tomorrow. Come, go in. I'll show thee some attires and have thy counsel which is the best to furnish me tomorrow.
She's blind, I warrant you, bestie. We've caught her.
If it proves so, loving goes by halves. Some cupids kill with arrows, some with traps.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned with pride and scorn so much? Contempt, farewell, and single pride, adieu. No glory lives on the back of such. And Benedick. Love on! I will requite thee, taming my wild heart with thy loving hand. Oh, if thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up and make it official. For others' sake, thou dost deserve. And I believe it better than recordingly.
I will only be bold with Benedick for my company, for from the crown of his head to the sole of his foot, he is all nerve. He hath once or twice cut Cupid's bowstring, and the little hangman dare not shoot at him. His heart is as sound as a bell, and his tongue the clapper. For what his heart thinks, his tongue speaks.
Gallant, I am not as I have been.
So say I. He thinks you are sadder.
I hope he be in love.
Nay, hang him through it. There's not a true drop of blood in him to be truly touched with love. If he be sad, he wants money.
Well, anyone can master a grief, but he who has it.
Yet say I, he is in love. Check his fin. He never looks this fresh unless he's out to impress.
Did you sneak out to go to the barber's?
Indeed, he looks younger than he did by the loss of some hair.
And what's that smell? Oh, no. No, Axe body.
That's as much to say the sweet youth's in love.
Oh, the greatest note of it is his melancholy.
Nay, but I know who loves him.
Gently, Senora, walk aside with me. I have studied 8 or 9 wise words to say to you, which these hobby horses must not hear.
For my life, to rate with her about Beatrice.
'Tis even so. Hero and Margaret have played their parts with Beatrice, and now the two bears will not bite one another when they meet.
My prince and brother, God save you.
Good dead brother.
If your leisure served, I would speak with you.
In private?
If it please you, though Count Claude may hear, for what I would speak of concerns them.
What's the matter?
So, you're going to the formal with Hero tomorrow?
You know they are.
I know not that when they know what I know.
If there be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
You may think I love you not. Let that appear hereafter. For my brother holds you well and in dear regard, hath hoped to ensure your ensuing date. Surely suit ill spent and labor ill bestowed.
Why? What's the matter?
Well, I came hither to tell you, and circumstances shortened, for she has been too long talking of. The bitch is disloyal.
Who? Hero?
Yes, Hero, your hero, Leona's hero, everyone's hero. The only hero at camp. How many heroes do you know?
Disloyal?
Go but with me tonight, the night before the formal, and see her cabin window enter. If you love her, then tomorrow you will meet her. But I think it should better suit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so?
I would not believe it.
Believe not what you see, yet that confess not that you know. But follow me tomorrow, and I will show you more. And when you have seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
If I should see anything such tonight, why I should not date Hero tomorrow in the mess hall where we should dance? There will I cancel her.
As I wooed with thee to obtain her, so will I break with thee to disgrace her.
I will disparage her no further, till you both are my witness. Bear it coldly but till midnight, then let the issue show itself.
Yea, or else it were pity they should suffer salvation, hardened soul.
Nay, that were a punishment too good for them, if there be any allegiance in them. Being chosen for the camp's watch.
Well, neighbor Dogberry, give them their charge.
First, who think you the most desertless one to be constable?
Few old things, sir, or George Sokol, as they can write and read.
Well, come you hither, neighbor Sokol. God hath blessed you with a good name. Be a well-favored individual is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature.
Both which, Master
You
Constable...
are not here to be the most senseless and fit one for the constable of the watch.
Sensible, sir.
Therefore, bear you this lantern. This is your charge. You are to comprehend all vagrant campers. You are to bid anyone stand in the name of the law.
How if they will not stand, sir?
Why, then? Take them with them, but let them go and presently call the rest of the watch together and thank God you are rid of a knave.
If they will not stand when they are bidden, they are none of the campers.
Oh, true. And you are to meddle with none but the camper. You are to also make no noise in the streets. For the watch to babble and to talk is most tolerable and not to be endured.
We will rather sleep than talk. We know what belongs to a watch.
You speak like a most ancient and quiet watchman. I cannot see how sleeping should offend. Only have a care that your wallet be not stolen. Well, you are to call at all of the bunkhouses and bid those that are partying get them to bed.
How if they will not, sir?
Why, then let them alone till they are sober. And if they not then give you the better answer, you may say, these are not the campers you took them for.
Well, sir.
You have always been called merciful, partner.
Truly, I would not hang a dog by my will, let alone a man who have any honesty in him. Well, master's good night. If there be any manner of weight chances, call up me. Keep your fellows' counsel and your own, and good night.
Well, masters, we hear our charge. Let us sit upon the quad bench till 2 and then on to bed.
One word more, good neighbors. I pray you watch about Leona's door. For the party being there tomorrow, there will be a great coil tonight. Adieu. Be vigilant, I beseech you.
Vigilant, sir.
Hey, Conrad!
Peace, turn on.
Conrad, I say! Here, dude, I'm at thy elbow. Therefore, I know I have earned of John a lot of a quarter ounce.
Well, what villainy should be held so dear?
Thou shouldst rather ask what villainy could be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor ones, the poor ones may make what they will.
I wonder at it.
That shows thou art unconfirmed. Thou knowest that the fashion of a doublet or a cloak or a hat is nothing to a man.
Yes, 'tis apparel.
I mean, the fashion.
Yes, the fashion is the fashion.
I may as well say the fool is the fool. But seest thou not what a deformed thief this fashion is?
I know that deformed. He had been a vile thief this second year and goes up and down like a gentleman. I remember his name.
Does thou not hear somebody?
No, it was the vein on the house. Go on.
Well, I will tell thee how I wooed Margaret, Hero's best friend, by the name of Hero. She leans me out her bestie's cabin window, bids me 1,000 times good night. I should tell thee how the Prince John and also Claude saw this afar off in the orchard, this amiable encounter.
And thought they Margaret was here out?
2 of them did, the prince and Claude. Away went Claude enraged, and swore he would meet her as he was appointed the morning of the formal, and there, before the whole camp, shame her with what he saw o'ernight, and send her back to her cabin, without a date!
We charge you by order of the camp.
Call the right master constable. We have here recovered the most vile treachery that ever was known in the camp.
Masters!
You'll be made to bring that deformed forth, I warrant you.
Masters!
Never speak. Let us obey you to go with us.
We are likely to be proven a goodly commodity being taken up of these men's bills.
A commodity in question, I warrant you. Come, we will obey you.
Beatrice and desire her to rise.
You do it, I'm not your maid.
And bidder, come hither.
Well, Troth, I think your other dress were better.
No, I think good night. I'll wear this.
By my troth, not so good. My word, your sister will say so.
My sister's a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this. God give me joy to wear it. My heart is exceedingly heavy.
It will be heavier soon by the weight of a man.
Why upon me? Art thou not ashamed?
Of what? Of speaking honorably? Ask Fields. Here she comes.
Tomorrow, sis.
Tomorrow, sweet hero.
Why, how now? Do you speak in the sick tune?
'Tis almost 5 o'clock, sister. 'Tis time you were ready for the dance. I am exceedingly ill. Hi-ho.
For a horse or a hookup?
What needs the fool trow?
Nothing but God send everyone their heart's desire.
These gloves the Count sent me, they are an excellent perfume.
I cannot smell, sister. I am stuffed.
Made and stuffed? There's goodly catching of a cold.
God help me. God help me. How long have you professed apprehension?
Ever since you left. Does not my wit suit me rarely?
I can't see it. You should wear it in your cap. I am sick.
Get you some of this distilled Cardus Benedictus and lay it to your heart. 'Tis the only thing for a qualm.
There thou prickest her with a thistle.
Benedictus. Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus.
Moral? By my troth, I have no moral meaning. I meant plain holy thistle. You may think, perchance, that I think that you're in love. Nah, girl, I know you better than that. And yet, Benedick was such another. He swore he would never date. And now, despite his heart, he eats his meat without grudging. How you may be so converted, I know not. But I think you have a crush on him like the rest of camp.
Bestie with Straw, the Prince, the Count, Benedick, and John, and the rest of the galleys of camp have come to take you to the formal.
Help me to dress, good sis, good night, good Ursula.
What would you with me, honest neighbor?
Mary, madam, we would have some confidence with you that serves you nearly.
Brief, I pray you, for you see it is a busy time with me.
Oh, this it is,
Very
madam.
now, yes,
So brief.
What is it?
Goodman Vertus speaks a little off the map. An old chap, no. And a Whose wits were not so blunt as, God help, I would desire they were, honest as the skin between his brows.
Neighbor, you are tedious. I would fain know what you have to say.
Marryman, an hour ago, accepting your honor's presence, the watch did apprehend 2 of the most errant knaves in all of Messina.
One word, madam. Our watch, madam, hath indeed comprehended 2 auspicious persons. We would have them this morning examined before your worship.
Take their examination yourself and bring it me. I am now in great haste, as it may appear unto you.
It shall be sufficient.
Have some punch ere you go. Fare you well.
Hey, boss. They're waiting on you to send the formal.
I'll wait upon them. I am ready.
Go, good neighbor, go. Get thee to Francis Sokol. Bid him bring his pen and inkhorn to the jail. We are now to examination these men.
And we must do it wisely.
Oh, we will spare for no wit, I warn you. Only get the learned writer to set down our excommunication and meet me at the jail.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the
Councilor Francis King Green, announce the Queen and King and let's get moving.
You come here, my lord, to honor this your queen.
No!
To be honored with her, Francis, you honor her.
Lady, you come here to be honored with this your queen.
I do.
Wonderful. Welcome, Cathos, to the royal ball. We'll get started as soon as we have honored our king and queen voted by you all. Unless anyone has a reason why we can't get started.
Know you any hero?
None, Claude.
Know you any count?
I dare make his answer none.
Oh, what men dare do, what men may do, what men daily do, not knowing what they do. Stand by, counselor. Leona, by your leave, are you cool with me dating Hero?
As long as she wants to, Claude, you can have her.
There, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She is but the sign and semblance of her relationship status. Behold, how like a GF she blushes here. Would not you swear, all those that see her, that you were my girlfriend by these exterior shows? But she is none, and I have the receipts. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean?
She's hooking up with other guys, and I'm monogamous!
Oh my god! Neighbor, you okay? What's wrong?
Are these things spoken or do I but dream?
These things are spoken, and what's more, they're true.
This looks not like a party.
Let me move but one question to your daughter, and by the parental and kindly powers that you have in her, bid her answer truly.
I charge thee do so as thou art my child.
Oh God, defend me! How are you upset? What catechizing calling you this?
To make you answer truly to your name.
Is it not Hero? Who can blot that name with any just reproach?
Marry that can, Hero. Hero itself can blot out Hero's vibe. Who was that guy you talked to at your window yesternight betwixt 12 and 1? Now, if you are my bae, answer to this.
I talked with no one at that hour, Claude.
Hero, you've been canceled. Leona. I am sorry you must hear. Myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her, at that hour last night, talk with a ruffian at her cabin window.
Fie, they are not to be named, not to be spoke of. There is not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them. Therefore, pretty lady, I am sorry for thy much misgovernment.
Oh, hero, what a hero hadst thou been. Fare thee well, most foul, most fair. Farewell, major red flags and total cheater.
Noah's dagger, hero, point for me.
Oh, now, finger, they're forcing you down.
Come, let's go. These things come thus to light to smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
This is killing her. Somebody help, counselor, please, Benedict.
Take comfort, lady.
Dost thou defend?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why does not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Why, she is fallen into a pit of it, which the wide sea drops too few to wash her clean again, and salt too little, which may season give to her foul tainted flesh.
On my soul, my sister is belied.
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not, but until last night I had all summer been her bunkmate.
Confirmed! Oh, that is stronger maid, which was before barred with ribs of iron, with the two brothers lie, and Claude lie, who loved her so, speaking of her foulness, she washed it with tears.
Hear me a little. By noting of the lady, I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her face. 1,000 innocent shames in angel whiteness beat away those blushes. And in her eye there hath appeared a fire to burn the errors that these boys hold against her faithful truth. Trust not my age, calling reverence nor divinity if this sweet lady lie not guiltless here, under some biting error. Lady, what boy is he you are accused of?
They know that to accuse me. I know none. Please, Mom, prove you that any boy with me conversed at hours unmet, or that I yesternight maintained the change of words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death!
There is some misprison in these campers.
Two of them have the very bent of honor. If their wisdom be misled in it, the practice of it lies with John, the bastard.
If they speak but truth of her, these hands shall tear her. But if they wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well hear of it.
Pause a while, and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here the prince is left for dead. Let her a while be secretly kept in, and publish it that she is gone indeed, to stay at her father's house in Genoa, while we pack away her belongings as if it were true.
What would become of this? What would this do?
Mary, this well-carried, shall on her behalf change slander to remorse. That is some good. When Claude shall hear she fled upon their words, then shall they mourn. If ever love had interest in their liver, and will wish they had not so accused her, know that they thought their accusations true. And if it sort not well, you may conceal her, as best befits her wounded reputation in some reclusive, faraway camp, out of all eyes, tongues, minds, and injuries.
Leona, let the counselor advise you in this. You know that my love and inwardness is very much with Claude and the prince, but I will deal in this as secretly and justly as your soul should your body.
Being that I flow in grief, the smallest twine may lead me.
'Tis well consented. Presently away, for to strange sores strangely they strain the cure. Young lady, die to live. This state perhaps is but prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair sister is wrong.
Then there should be someone to do something to right her.
Is there any way to show such friendship?
It is a very even way, but no such friend.
Could a gallant do it?
It is a gallant's office, but not yours.
I too love nothing in the world so much as you. Is not that strange?
As strange as it is possible for me to say that I love nothing so much as you. But believe me not, yet I lie not. I confess nothing, I deny nothing. I'm sorry for my sister.
Beatrice, I protest. I love thee. Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Destroy Claude.
Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it. Farewell.
Tarry, Beatrice.
In faith, I will go.
We'll be friends first.
You dare easier be friends than fight with my enemy?
Is Claude thine enemy?
Is he not proved in the height a villain who hath slandered, dishonored, and scorned my sister? Oh, that I were braver. What, bare hands, take her hand in public, and then with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh, that I could throw hands, I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Beatrice.
Talk a boy out a window, that's a proper saying. Surely a goodly count, a princely testimony. Oh, that I were braver for their sake, or that I had some friend who could be braver for mine. I cannot be a hero with wishing. Therefore I'll die a victim with grieving.
Beatrice, by this hand, I love thee.
Then do something for me other than swearing by it.
Think you in your soul that Count Claude hath wronged hero?
Yea, as sure as I have a thought or a soul.
Enough, I am engaged. I will challenge them. I will kiss your hand. So farewell. Go, comfort your sister. I must say that she is gone.
Is our whole assembly appeared?
What? A stool and a cushion for the sexton.
Which be the malefactors?
Yea, Mary, let them come before me. What is your name, friend?
Borachio.
Write down Borachio. And yours, Sir Romo?
I am a gentleman, sir, and my name is Conrad.
Write down, Master, Gentleman, Conrad. Masters, it is proved already that you are a little better than false knaves. It will go near to be thought so shortly. I'll answer you for yourself.
Marry, sir, I say we are not.
Well, a marvelous witty fellow, I assure you, but I will go about with him. Come you hither, Sir Romo. A word in your ear. Sir, I say to you, it is thought that you are false knaves!
Jesus! I say to you, we are not.
Well, stand aside, for God, they are both in a tale. Have you writ down that they are none?
Master Constable, you go not the way to examine. You must call forth the watch that are their accusers.
Okay, very that's yet this way. Let the watch come forth. Masters, I charge you, accuse these men.
This boy, sir, said that John, the prince's brother, was a villain.
Write down John, a villain. Why is this flat perjury to call a prince's brother villain?
What heard you him say else?
Mary, that he had received a hefty quarter-ounce of John for accusing Hero wrongfully.
Flat burglary as ever was committed.
Aye, by mass that it is.
What else, fellow?
that Count Claud did mean upon the wars to disgrace hero before the whole assembly.
Oh, villain, thou wilt be condemned into everlasting redemption for this.
What else?
This is all.
And this is more, masters, than you can deny. John is this morning secretly stolen away. Hero was in this manner accused, in this very manner refused, and upon the grief of this suddenly quit camp. Master Constable, let these men be bound and shown to Leona. I will go before and show her their examination.
Come, let them be opinioned.
Let them be in the hands.
Off, coxcomb! Cause my life, where's the sexton? Let him write down the camp's officer, coxcomb. Oh, sign them, the naughty varlet.
Away! You are an ass! You are an ass!
Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my years? Oh, that he were here to write me down an ass. Masters, remember, though it be not written down, that I am an ass. Thou art full of piety, shall be proved upon thee by good witness. I'm a wise fellow, and one that knows the law go to, and a rich fellow enough go to, and one that hath had losses, and one that hath 2 gowns and everything handsome about him. Come, bring them away. Oh, that he were here to write me down an ass.
You know, sometimes I just wander into rooms when I'm not
Good den.
Good day to both of you.
I hear you.
We have some haste, Leona.
Some haste. Well, are you so hasty now, my lord? Well, fare you well. All is one.
Nay, do not quarrel with us, old friend.
If we could write this with quarreling, then some of us would lie low.
Why? Who wrongs her?
Tush, tush. Kid, never fleer nor jest at me. Thou hast so wronged mine innocent child, and me, that I must consider expulsion. Thou hast belied mine innocent child. Thy slander has gone through and through her heart, and she stays with her estranged father. Oh, in a condo where scandal cannot follow. See this, framed by thy villainy.
My villainy?
Thine, I say.
You say not right, old friend.
Content yourself. I love my stepdaughter, but she is gone. Slandered by villains, boys, jacks, apes, milksops. Content yourself. I know them, yea, and what they weigh, even to the utmost scruple. Scrambling, out-facing, fashion-monging boys who lie and cog and flout, deprave and slander. Go into Sicily, show outward hideousness, speak off 6 dangerous words, and that is all.
Toni, my love.
Do not you meddle in this. Mama's got this.
See, here comes the man we went to seek.
What news?
Good day, Count.
Friend, you are almost come to part almost afraid.
We had like to have our 2 noses snapped off by 2 old ladies without teeth.
Leona and her wife, what thinkest thou? Had we fought, I doubt we should have been too young for them.
In a false quarrel there can be no true valor. I came to seek you both.
We have been up and down to look for you, for we are high-proof melancholy, and would fain have it beaten away. Wilt thou use thy wit?
It is in my pocket. Shall I draw it?
Dost thou keep thy wit in thy pocket?
Never any did so, though very many have been beside their wit. I pray thee, draw, as the minstrels draw, to pleasure us.
Shall I speak a word in your ear?
God bless me from a challenge.
You are a villain. I jest not. I will make it good, how you dare, when you dare, and with what you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. You have slandered an innocent lady, and her loss shall fall heavy on you. Let me hear from you.
I will meet you, so I may have good cheer.
Are we going out?
If he's offering to take me out.
Very well, boy. You know my mind. Prince, for your many courtesies, I thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your brother, the bastard, is fled from Messina. You have among you destroyed a sweet and innocent lady. As for my Lord Blackbeard here, he and I shall meet. Until then, peace be with you.
He isn't earnest.
Most profound earnest, and I'll warrant thee, for the love of Beatrice.
And hath challenged thee.
Most sincerely.
What a pretty thing man is when he goes in his doublet and hose and leaves off his wit.
What happened to bros before hoes?
But soft, let look up my heart and be sad. Did he not say my brother is fled? Two of my brother's friends found? Borachio, one.
Hearken after their offense.
Nay, sir, they have committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruths. Secondarily, they are slanders. Sixth and lastly, they have belied a lady. Moreover, they have verified unjust things, and to conclude, they are lying knaves.
Firstly, I ask you what they have done. Thirdly, I ask you what's their offense. Sixth and lastly, and to conclude what you lay to their charge.
Rightly reasoned, and in his own division, and by my troth, one meaning well suited.
Masters, who have you offended that you are thus bound to your answer? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. Speak, what's your offense?
Yea, Prince, I have deceived even your very eyes. What your wisdoms could not discover, these shallow fools have brought to light, who in the night overheard me confessing to Conrad how John, your brother, incensed me to slander Hero, how you were brought afar off in the orchard to see me court Margaret in Hero's garments, how you disgraced her when you should date her. My villainy they have upon record, which I had rather seal over with my death than repeat to my shame. The girl is gone upon mine and John's false accusation, and briefly I desire nothing but the reward of a villain.
Whence this speech, not like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison while he uttered it.
Did my brother set thee on to this?
Yea, and paid me richly for the practice of it.
Oh, Hero! Now I see thy image in the semblance which I loved at first.
And bring away the plaintiffs. By this time our section hath reformed Leona of the map. And, masters, do not forget to specify what time and place shall serve, that I am an ass.
Oh, here come the ma'ams and the sexton too. Which is the villain? Let me see their eyes, that when I see another person like them, I may avoid him. Which of these is they?
It's gonna be me!
Oh. Art thou the monster that with thy breath has ruined my innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No! Double ice thyself. Here stand a pair of dishonorable kids. The third is fled that had a hand in it.
I pray thee, I know not how to speak thy patience, but choose your revenge yourself. Lay upon me what penance your invention can invent for my sin, though I sin not, but in mistaking.
I cannot bid you bid my daughter return. That were impossible. But my brother hath a daughter who attends Camp Verona across the lake. Give her the night you should have given my child, and so dies my revenge.
Your overkindness doth bring tears from my eyes. I embrace your offer, and henceforth dispose of poor Claude.
Tomorrow, then, I will expect your coming. Tonight I take my leave. This naughty boy shall be face to face brought to Margaret, who I believe was packed in all this wrong, hired to it by your brother.
No, she was not, nor knew not what she did when she spoke to me, but hath always been just and virtuous in anything that I do know by her.
Moreover, madam, which indeed is not under white and black, the plaintiffs here, the offender, did call me ass. In his punishment.
I thank thee for thy care and honest pains.
Well, your worship speaks like a most ancient and reverend, and I praise God for you.
Here's for thy pains.
God save the foundation.
Go.
Which I beseech your worship to correct yourself for the example. I humbly give you leave to depart, and if a merry meeting may be wished, God approve it. Come, me.
Until tomorrow evening, friends, farewell.
Goodbye, campers. We look to you tomorrow.
We will not fail you.
Tonight, I'll mourn with Hero.
Bring you these fellows on. We'll talk with Margaret and see how her acquaintance grew with this one.
Pray thee, certain sweet mistress Margaret, deserve well at my hand by helping me to the speech of Beatrice.
Will you then write me a sonnet in praise of my beauty?
In so high a style, Margaret, that no man living shall come over it, for in most comely truth thou deservest it.
To have no man come over me, why shall I always keep below stairs?
Thy wit is as quick as the greyhound's mouth, it catches.
And yours as dull as the fencer's foils that hit, but hurt not.
It is a most manly wit, Margaret, it will not hurt a woman. Come, pray thee, fetch Beatrice, I give thee the bucklers.
Give us the swords. We have bucklers of our own.
If you use them, you must put in the pikes of the vice, and they are dangerous weapons for maids.
Well, I shall call me, who I think has legs.
And therefore will come. God of love, that sits above, and knows me, and knows me. How pitiful I deserve. Oh. I mean in singing, but Mary, cannot express my love in rhyme. I have tried. I can find out no rhyme for lady, but baby, innocent rhyme. For scorn, horn, hard rhyme. For school, full, a babbling rhyme. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet, nor I cannot woo on festival terms. Thee, wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, Benedick, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Oh, but then is spoken, therefore I will go. But let me go with that. I came with just knowing what hath passed between you and Claude.
Only foul words, and thereupon I shall kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast frighted the word out of its right sense, so forcible is thy wit. But I must tell thee plainly, Claude undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from them, or I will subscribe him a coward. Now, tell me, which of my bad parts did thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together, which maintains so politic a state of evil that no good could intermingle with them. Which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love, a good epithet. I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will.
Oh, in spite of your poor heart, I say, alas, poor heart. Oh, if you spite it for my sake, I'll spite it for yours, for I cannot love that which my friend hates.
Oh, thou and I are too wise to rue peaceably.
It appears not this confession. There's not one wise person among 20 who could praise themselves.
So much for praising myself, who I myself will bear witness is praiseworthy. Tell me, how doth your sister?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill too.
Praise God, love me and mend. Oh, but there must I leave you, for here comes another in haste.
There you are. You must get to your parents at once. Yonder's old coil at home. It has been proven Hero has been falsely accused. The prince and Claude mightily abused, and John, the author of it all, fled and gone. Will you come at once?
Will you go hear these news with me?
I will live in thy eyes, die in thy life, be buried in thy heart. And moreover, I shall come with thee to thy parents.
Did I not tell you she was innocent?
So are the Prince and Claude who accused her.
I'm glad all things sort so well.
Now, daughter, and all you kids, withdraw to a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come hither, masked.
Counselor, I must entreat thy pains, I think.
To do what?
To bind me or undo me, one of those. Truth is, your daughter regards me with an eye of favor.
The sight whereof she had from my other daughter, 'tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
The sight whereof you had from me and from Prince and Claude. But what's your will?
Your answer is enigmatical, but for my will is that your good will stand with ours today to ask thee to be my partner, in which, good counselor, I shall desire your help to plan a date.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. But here come the Prince and Claude.
Good morrow, Prince. Good morrow, Claude. We here tend you. Are you yet determined to date my brother's daughter in apology?
I'll hold my mind, if she's as hot as Hero.
Bring her forth, Toni. Here's the counselor ready.
Which is the girl I just seized upon?
The same is she, and I to you give her.
Then you're my date. Sweet. Let me see your face.
No, that you shall not, until you take her hand before this counselor and swear to treat her well.
Give me your hand. I will be your escort if you'll have me.
And when I lived, I was your other girl. And when you loved, you were my other boo.
Another Hero?
gone, but while her slander lived on.
All this amazement I can qualify. I'll tell you largely of the fair hero's disappearance, but meanwhile, let wonder seem familiar, and to the mess hall, let us presently.
Soft and fair counselor, which is B?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
But no more than reason.
Well, then your parents and the Prince and Claude are much deceived, for they swore you did.
Do not you love me?
No more than reason.
Well, then my sister, Margaret, and Ursula are much deceived, for they swear you did.
Well, they swore you were nearly sick over me.
Well, they swore you were well nigh dead over me.
'Tis no such matter. Then you do not love me.
No, truly not. Just in a friendly recognition.
Come, B, I am sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn it that he loves her. For here's a paper written in his own hand. A halting sonnet of his own smooth brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And here's another, written in my sibling's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her affection unto Benedick.
Wow.
Oh. That's descriptive. Ooh, a miracle! Here's our hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee. But by this light I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you, but by this good day I yield against great persuasion. Partly to save your life, for I was told you were in a consumption.
I will stop your mouth.
Oh, my dude, your brother John is taking flight and brought with armed men back to Messina. What?
Come, we are friends. Let us have a dance that we may lighten our hearts and our heels.
Yeah, think not on him. I'll devise the brave punishments for him tomorrow. First, let's have some music. Prince, you're sad. Get thee a lover. Perhaps two. No sound more reverent than one tipped with horn. Come, strike up, pipers!
ladies. As a cast, these flowers.